take care of that particular section there, we get to do with the appointment of the Chief Electoral Commissioner. All man they ask, why they rush?
So, my lady, this now one thing we our Sierra Leoneans understand today. Our Sierra Leone more respect the law. The law is the law. And this law we talk about is not any other law. It's the supreme law of the land, the ground norm. Even the agreement of national unity, in preamble, it talks the constitution and the provisions that remain sacrosanct.
But this same agreement, now it suggests say this particular section here so get problem. And if we not forget the same issue where we get 2023, waited today people and they complain say the elections was stolen, the elections was rigged. This particular area so need for be arranged, need for be changed, so need for be transformed. So if this that only announced a parliament, wait to make the government not go wait for they actually correct this area where the tripartite agreement talk about in the resolution. Why didn't they rush for appoint somebody will be the part of the 2023 elections? We then still a complaint.
So this is what we always say. People can say this is morally right, this is morally wrong, and we lawyers always say morality is not the law. The law is
so they take and say, what the APC they say now morally right, but not legally.
Yes,
correct.
Maybe what they are saying might be correct, may have common sense, but it does not have any legal. It not carry any legal sense and any legal weight. What did the president do now for exercising powers under the constitution? And I always don't tell this nation, say, when you come under section 171 subsection 15, assuming without conceding that even this tripartite parliament be ratified, which they never did, assuming it was ratified, still the constitution is supreme. If that tripartite, assuming it was ratified, in conflict with the constitution under 17115 say it becomes null and void and of no effect, let alone a situation where it is just a gentleman agreement or a memorandum of understanding.
Now that you talk about gratification, Honorable Givao, quite recently we see Madabio when a president of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Madabio, and of course we see Dumbuya from Guinea, and we see Boycott from Liberia. They enter into an agreement for ensure say peace can at this region and all that one. Do you think say if they knock out the agreement in the parliament for can ratify, instead null and void and His Excellency not bound by that agreement?
It will not have the force of law, my lady. My brother here will tell you when they ratify international instruments with Sierra Leone, they become signatories.
So as it stands,
until you ratify and you domesticate them, it does not have
so the force of law. That agreement does not mean nothing.
Until it comes to parliament, it's a memorandum of understanding. Okay, I will call it that way.
Honorable Umfakuma, you know waiting Honorable Givao say what's the assessment of the status of affairs now? I don't right now when it comes to governance and politics.
The fair assessment is to get people that are in authority where they misuse and position them for suits them comfort. Unfortunate that politicians or leaders generational leaders continue to mislead the public on waiting good for this nation. I'm glad we asked him about this agreement, and this agreement is not just any kind of agreement. This is an agreement for national unity. This is an agreement for ensure say we continue for prosper. An argument we will ensure say all the things that would tangle we will not grow, would they even make people away for come and invest in the nation, not for an agreement we go give them that comfort day. So for ladies government after that agreement, it in the constitution section 40 subsection 4 we say upon all the other powers that will conferred in the president, a possibility also for ensure say treaties and agreements are ratified and honored.
So if the All People's Congress count on this agreement so much, always they talk say that the government what's make una been pushed for letting ratify this particular agreement.
Clearly, the business of the House of Parliament is run by the business of committee. The chairperson and the deputy chairperson of that committee, and the leader of government business and the deputy leader of government's business, respectively.
Will I ever formally reach out for telling us we want this agreement ratified?
Clearly, in addition to that agreement, we've reached out severally for ensure say even the committee when they say within a recommendation the nation, 20 of the tripartite be set up in parliament. Me don't represent me leader that the steering committee na state house severally. And we don't raise concerns and they over time, even when they create the secretariat, we say you go create a secretariat, but what about the oversight committee where they see them for set up in parliament or for see over all the activities the way ECSL they do. Don't not forget the tripartite agreement, over 40-50% of our get for do with elections and electoral laws. And we know say over time we don't get election problems. About 2023 uniquely na the election and the way not pass the litmus test in any kind of way, because one, they're not seen as credible. We not to just the APC they high, but observers, international missions, they all say it's not credible, transparent. And even when they announce results, people were still at the respective district offices waiting to tally the results.
Honorable, all things being equal, this is not a country of laws, like waiting Honorable Divorce. And no other law nor the way supersede the Constitution. The Constitution are the supreme law. And as far as everybody's concerned, and we all know, the Constitution still stand. This agreement of national unity and this other bill where the only in a parliament will be amended, and not go through it. Then it's still there in the process of whatever. So how the APC, the opposition now, go expect the government for reverse a decision where then take the laws of the land, the supreme law of the land?
We also want to ask why the government do it in the first place.
Why the government do it?
It do for go against an agreement, an agreement for national unity, where they no say good to Saudi, so why they do it in the first place if they were a responsible government? If they were a government who wants to say this country united, if a government who want to ensure say the people and believe in elections, let's not forget to. Me and Honorable Givao there, we're not going to be members of parliament if we are not elected. And the only entity where they ensure say will get that certification then are ECSL. If that institution they not get the trust we is supposed to get for qualified people and say they are they serve them in their respective positions here. They are not for be president, this not for be vice president, this not for be mayor, this not for be member of parliament. If there is no trust in them people and they or in that institution they, how we trust the people where they confer their responsibilities and they or their title and they upon. So we get for ensure
Honorable Givao always say you guys might be morally correct but not legally correct.
I want to also say they've used the law conveniently, and even when the law is there, a case in point, they don't go and announce an act. We're not in a local government act. We're not in a local government act. Section 16, subsection 3, make it clear. Say now the mayor and the deputy mayor, and there cannot be anybody that acts in that capacity. Secondly, they don't confer somebody. They don't even get a quorum at the council. They don't even get quorum at the council. They get 17 and need 21 councillors, but then go elect an acting mayor. And that's section 16, subsection 3, say then for choose somebody where they chair a meeting, not for somebody for acting the capacity of a mayor. So how then would they post say we want the law, we respect the law, it's about the law, good in the same breath or another breath, just few weeks later, don't go against the law.
So who's part of the law?
Say it's just an hypocrisy.
Who's part of the law will actually give the mayor the right for boycott?
Boycotts are part of politics and a political action.
Okay.
And I think we even know the law no question. Because the law no question, you know, say it happens in politics. The mayor is a political figure. The mayor is a political mayor. She was elected. And the action we will take as a party is a political action. Because one, the ruling government, don't go against a spirit who will go ensure say this country get the sanity we deserve when it comes to elections and announcing results when elections are concluded. So this is not really about the APC, not about this nation.
Honorable, what's not the end game for this boycott? I mean, what do you intend for achieve? For instance, we don't do this now for some time, and it not appear like for say the SLPP government or even the president for hear una out or heed to una call. So what's not the end game for the All People's Congress?
Well, I go and say they don't hear we out. They are listening to us. Dialogue has probably even started. Because we get a recent call from the Speaker of the leadership, say somebody in authority. The Speaker is a third gentleman at the country. And if you reach out to the opposition, say, reach
so now the Speaker initiates this dialogue?
Yes. But we know, say, other dialogues, and we don't reach out before.
I just want to say that because even the tripartite agreement started with a dialogue. Say, when I reach to the resolution and all the recommendations that when I reach. But if most of the SRPP people now, I don't hear you, they talk, say this is not just a gentleman's agreement. Also perceive the constitution. So who's kind of fit now in any other dialogue we will get?
But this is not a gentleman's agreement. We make it clear. Gentleman's agreement can never be signed. It's not a signed agreement. A gentleman's agreement now a word of mouth. So and out of respect, you say I will honor what you say. That's what is a gentleman's agreement. So the APC thinks say we not get any authority, we not get any. Right now we appear like a for the APC really don't become shoved. Not don't kind of, I don't know whose word for use, but it's like say I don't know waiting for the again. Not just we know bitter past in this country. We have a bitter past in this country, and as responsible Sierra Leoneans, we don't experience a bitter past in this country where people that don't take the laws in their hand, where people that don't go against the law, where people that are angry, then go in the woods, then go in the bush, destroy the people at home, will not want to see this country derailed to that. That is why we are bending over backward. Women, they continue to go against the laws of this land. With this government, they continue to go against agreements. Women, they continue for show say they don't respect the process. Waiting lead winner na a institution we announce a result will go against the Public Elections Act. The government becomes
so honorable.
How you go announce 60% of results when they not tally yet na centers? How you go announce 40% when people will still be there at the center? The people they actually abandon the center. They after they announce 60%. With the polling center, the agents and then district centers and say, not so we send the result to the national returning officer. So wonder how the numbers they are we announce. So how then against that? And the people that are within the centers, international missions, all see what happen. Not in elections 2018, then we'll come and put a projector where every party gets an RF form, and whatever is on the RF form is entered on that projector. You confirm what's in that projector against your RF form. They don't do that. So how can that election be transparent?
Okay, Honorable Givao, you don't know what Honorable Mfa talk about the mayor in replacement. What do you get for say about that one day?
You see, as a lawyer, when somebody gets a bad case, they glaringly struggle. My colleague
so that gets a bad case now?
My colleague is a very brilliant MP, but a very glaring say, in position and in argument, a flawed.
In position on waiting?
On the action of the president and the action for work out of parliament. You cannot tell me that appointing the chief electoral commissioner strictly by the constitution is wrong.
A chief electoral commissioner, now that you mention this is not Edmond Alpha. Edmond Alpha na be preside over this. If not to be precise, I think I be in charge as a commissioner or something by then. Where APCB score 100, then SLPP score 49. Eventually, somebody changed the fee for SLPP from 100 to 149. We make the SLPP person win the APC person. This was brought to his attention, Edmond Alpha, by and the APC protests and other civil society organizations and protest. But at the end of the day, he allowed these results to go through and they announced the person. And the SLPP person, now win way in actual fact, not to win. So you don't think the APC gets right for feel the way than they feel about Edmond Alpha, if not for any other reason, but for that reason.
This is what I want to say. What people say or what they presume or what they assume is different from the actual fact. When there is an electoral malpractice, me and you two know say they're gonna court. Now only when the court upholds say that complaint of yours was correct.
What a particular term they honorable.
Yeah. Now, this complaint where they say me and you two go agree say it never saw the light of day. It did not go to court. So me not go tell you say it actually did happen. Now, they talk about Edmond Alpha was part of an election that declared something. What about Infa Conte? Was Infa Conte not part of the...
No, we are talking about Edmond Alpha now because now he gets this problem.
I am saying something. Infa Conte, wasn't he part of the commissioners?
Infa Conte is passed. Let's talk about
let's situate our argument. Infa Conte was part of the commissioners that conducted the 2012 election. Yes. The SLPP complained that it was blatantly rigged, right? And then the APC government proceeded in appointing him as Chief Electoral Commissioner. Did we walk out? We had faith in the process. We worked with the opposition. We did our assignment. We campaigned to our people, irrespective of the fact that Infa Conte was part of a group of a commissioner that rigged the 2012 election to a point that one of the presidential candidates, even where he voted, his vote was not counted in his favor, which was Charles Magai. Okay, we did not work out because we believe in the mandate of the people. We believe, say, when people they don't entrust governance, now you care, you really get for respect them. We get trust in the process. We work with the Electoral Commission. We went into elections, and election where they appointed a Chief Electoral Commissioner that perhaps they thought was in their favor. We won the elections.
Okay, that don't pass on. What you get for say, but the current state of affairs in the city council decided and just don't replace the mayor with somebody else, where they even rob and call him mayor, acting mayor.
To be honest with you, there are times AYV don't invite me for can't comment on issues where I not get much knowledge about. I will tell them, please, I don't have much knowledge. I mean, your colleagues will tell you. One of these days, they say can't comment on statistics, their activities, and not been done read and research on her. If I talk on anything we get for do with this matter right now about the replacement or appointment or acting appointment of a mayor, I would be doing disservice to myself.
Okay, make a happy that side because there are the Local Government Act 2022, now they govern waiting the mayor and all in activities. Here, Section 14 say the removal of district council chairman, were of course applicable to mayor in this context. It say, subject to subsection 2, a district council chairman may be removed from office by a council by a resolution supported by 2/3 of the council on any of the following grounds: 1, A, abuse of office; B, corruption; C, gross incompetence; D, gross misconduct; E, any physical or mental incapacity that would render the district council chairman, in this case the mayor, incapable of performing his duties; and F, failure or refusal without justifiable reason to implement lawful decisions of the local council. You think, say, the mayor act fall within any of these provisions inside this section 14?
If it does, I want the Sierra Leonean populace to understand that the mayor has not been removed. Okay. Mayor Akisoya still remains the mayor of the Freetown municipality. Okay. Nobody don't take steps for going to Parliament for say them don't go invoke the spirit of the law for make Parliament vote on the removal of the mayor yet. What I have seen is there has been an abandonment of her post, of her duty. There is a serious vacuum in the office of a mayor, and that is reflecting on the livelihood and lifestyle of all Freetonians who voted her as the mayor. So in that situation, stopgap measures has to be taken. Whatever action that might have been that I cannot confirm as I sit here might be a stopgap measure, so that you that sit here, your lifestyle, your livelihood, your right as a Freetonian is not affected exponentially, because somebody has to ensure that you are properly catered for within the Local Government Act.
Honorable, you know, things that don't make you get an administration at the council. Why would not go get an administrative continuity? Why we need a replace? You know, things that this they provoke the situation further.
So that's the distinction. If you use the word replacement, the diction is misplaced, because replacement is the mayor is no longer a mayor. Somebody has replaced the mayor.
So why an acting mayor?
The mayor still remains a mayor. If there is an acting mayor, which I have to confirm, it might be a stopgap measure, so that you and I will be walking in the street and the gutters will not be smelled.
Well, the obvious say, even though the mayor not the mayor, but not the mayor, actually, they do all the work in the city council. The mayor get administration, and inside this administration, the administrator, then get the chief administrator, then get other people, and where they do the work then. So it not mean say, if the mayor not there, nothing they go on.
Without the sign account, without they pull the money. The last time I checked, mayor Naina the signatory to their account. It's the way they clean Sierra Leone, if you get for pay them, you get for put money in the coffers. If you don't lock the office, you don't lock the account them all, you say you know they work again, and then the city becomes filthy, and they become a health hazard. Before we can get a calamity in the city, people that they die out of health hazard, the president or the administration get the duty to the Sierra Leonean people bring up gap measure. If me they walk around now like for Boston Street and the gutters they smell bad and I inhale the smell of the gutters and I get sickness, definitely the government go don't feel me. Local government.
Say just now you mentioned say the president gets a duty for take stopgap measures for ensure say the people of Sierra Leone be catered for and all of that. Nothing say the president can also use that part day of his powers and duties for listening to the other side, to the opposition in this then cry about this particular man. We don't make now the main opposition win up. Say what you mean. APC now they no more get other parliamentarian in the parliament. Any other party wouldn't they say so far don't agree for Edmond Alpha. They don't get representation at parliament. So things that the president just like they use that same power there and that duty they take that duty there, they tell union people and business serious. Things say for also listen to the opposition and consider for bringing them kind of table, let them see how best they go handle this situation where we not go too far and cause further problems.
The last time when I checked the powers of the president, babysitting and over pampering, not a part of the president.
So you think the president listen to the opposition right now
for unjustifiable boycott and walkout. If the president used in power under the constitution, when he make a president in the first place, and that constitution we make a president, don't make United Nations don't acknowledge him, don't acknowledge him, ECOWAS don't make him chairman, okay? Even the opposition possibly he contest the election, don't call him president. If you don't use powers there, then say for doing the right thing when I walk out of parliament, when I walk out of council, giving you a listening here, now babysitting and over pampering. And let me correct something. Mr. Speaker did not call the leadership of APC to go and hang heads with them on their boycott. Mr. Speaker contacted the APC leadership because for constitute a particular committee we then call IPU, and when you want for constitute an IPU committee, IPU in international parliamentary is one of the most important committees in parliament. When you reconstitute them, APC get SLPP got a slot. Just in fear for play fairly, made them not feel say you did not do the right thing. A consultant say, come let us see how we can reconstitute this particular committee. Mr. Speaker, I will speak here. He not call them for say he want for come talk to them for make them come back na parliament too. If they still ignore say they not go again for go sit down again for consider that one day, then they say from part of them boycott, then that will be on record. Mr. Speaker, in duty now for me a day on record say at every point in time, anything we get for consult them on in performing his function, he consult them. So in reconstituting that particular committee, get the moral duty, the constitutional duty for contact and say, I am about to do this. Come, let us hang us how we do this together. So it is not about coming to beg them to say, come back to parliament. I will say, speaking as a member of parliament who even sat in parliament today, that was not the object.
So in other words, in other words, Honorable, they say, Mr. Speaker, not call APC because you want to talk about them boycott.
No, not for them boycott.
So there's no dialogue but boycott?
No, as far as me concerned. In fact, as SLPP, I talk to you as a member of parliament and SLPP executive, okay? As SLPP, we not believe say we for babysit APC for walking out of governance for the wrong reason.
So you think an attempt for going to round table with APC and talk about this then boycott and see how best when I can resolve the issues here right now will amount to babysitting and pampering?
Yes.
And we're not prepared for that one?
Yes.
At all?
Really,
well, the other don't talk say if we not address concerns, most especially when it comes to the appointment of Edmond Alpha. If the government not address them concerns, then take a peaceful protest. Waiting now you.
And I want to be on record. I want my APC not say Sierra Leone a creature of law. Not constitution then used for elect me and honorable infra content at parliament. If I boycott parliament for 30 sittings, I aggregate in a session, not only this time here, so we then don't avoid this sitting here. From where the session start, let's take for example, if maybe they are not going to Parliament for like 10 sittings in this session, and after them boycott, they stay again, that particular person stay again away from Parliament for 20 sitting. The Constitution, section 77, paragraph C, refer we to the standing order. Okay, the standing order also talks you can that's not a reason why make a member of Parliament go lose in seat, and everybody SLPP government they on record for applying the law stricto sensu. Stricto sensu, the law will be applied. Okay, because if the law is
so
not
the
applied,
SLPP they on standby after 30 sitting. If APC MP they not go back to the Parliament, then they be removed.
The Parliament go get the legal ground for any political party, any parliamentarian lost in seat after 30 sitting, because now so the Constitution, section 77, paragraph C, it refer you to the standing order. The standing order talk about 30 sitting aggregate. When it talk aggregate, you put everything together. So nobody is running Sierra Leone outside the framework of the law. The SLPP government came into governance within the framework of the law. They are running the country within the framework of the law, and if anybody decides to go outside the framework of the law and think that the law will not be applied against you, no, you will be making a mistake.
So the APC don't stand ground this time and say, regardless of anything, regardless of any threat, regardless of whatever go happen, then ready for up this time and fight for democracy, waiting, and the APC refer to as democracy. So part of the democratic rights now for stage peaceful protest according to them. So what thing you take but the peaceful protest where the APC don't tawase then go stage if the SLPP not address their concern?
There protests we want stage, there are procedures, there are laws. If those that are in charge, then contact them, everything go well with them, why not? So long as they're within the framework of the law. Then they're not like a million poor view. The police act or the inspector general of police, they will get for right to them, they will get for sit down with them on a dialogue, they will get for address certain issues. If all of those issues are addressed and the powers, the people that were in charge of that particular aspect of running the state agree, say that peaceful protest go be peaceful, who say your life not go there at stake, who say your property not go there at stake, why not? It will happen. But if it happen in a way who say your life go there at stake, you pick it not go school, me not believe say it will be advisable.
How you go tell say it go happen, it go cause other people their lifetime for their take? When are future events?
That's why I use the word condition precedent. If.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honorable, if I just hear Honorable Givao, you say the speaker not call Una for talk about the boycott. In fact, they're not even interested in the boycott.
The gentleman was not in the meeting. The gentleman.
Honorable Givao, you not be there at the meeting.
No.